call tonight for a state investigation into what happened at Chatt Prep. This after we've learned more about an accused teacher's work history and what the school knew about that teacher in the month after they hired him. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Joshua. We've told you before about Kenya White and the several charges he faces, including sexual exploitation and solicitation of a minor. Our open records requests have revealed when Chatt Prep knew that White had holds on his state file but kept him on staff.
Well, now a state lawmaker says that something needs to be done to protect your children. Our Latricia Thomas joins us now to tell us more. Latricia.
Josh and Kim, our investigation has centered on how Kenya White ended up in a Chatt Prep classroom, even though he faced a Department of Children's Services and law enforcement investigation. Well, tonight we reveal at least one person at Chatt Prep raised concern just a month after he was hired there. But he stayed on staff for another year until he was indicted.
That we accept all kids. We follow state law.
This is Chatt Prep's former CEO, Brad Scott, lobbying for a second campus in Knoxville. According to this document we discovered through an open records request, he's also the person who sent this email saying, quote, "Let's discuss this," before he is terminated. He refers to Kenya White, a former teacher, now criminal suspect. Scott wrote that response to the HR director at Chatt Prep when she raised concerns about employing White in early 2023. She found a disciplinary hold on his profile in T-Encompass, the system schools use to check applicants' licenses. The email says, quote, "He has a hold, disciplinary hold, which means the administrator made a report. He is still under review by the state board, which means we cannot hire him." The director goes on to say, "We will need to terminate Mr. White this week." It's not clear from the email why Scott wanted to hold off on the termination, but according to his file, White remained with Chatt Prep until his criminal indictment last month.
Now no organization, public or private, is immune to personnel problems, but the sad reality is the charter sector in Tennessee operates like the Wild West. Anything goes.
State Representative John Ray Clemens is now calling for a state investigation to determine what went wrong here.
What this would tell us is how this threat was created for those children and how this individual allowed to get through and into the classroom.
And though Chatt Prep said in their email it's not clear what type of report White faced, we figured it out by looking at his personnel file from Hamilton County Schools, where the allegations all began. This letter, dated a year before he was hired at Chatt Prep, cites inappropriate electronic communications with a student that sparked a Department of Children's Services and law enforcement investigation. This letter was readily available when we went to view White's personnel file after he was indicted.
We're seeing increasing incidents of charter schools hiring unlicensed or unqualified employees who have no business being anywhere near our kids.
Now, we also reported over the weekend that Chatt Prep's principal, Diamond Kelly, is on leave in connection with the Kenya White situation. The letter in her file doesn't specifically say why, but Principal Kelly was listed as a recipient on that email about the hold on White 1 year ago. We aren't done asking questions here. I've now asked to see the personnel files of more members of Chatt Prep's leadership team, including the former CEO, Brad Scott. We'll let you know what we find.